Maya Paaldo Minalenyo. Ako po ulit, Patricia Gutierrez, and today, we are on our third episode of our Most Outstanding Minalenyo Awardee series. And today, we'll be featuring the Minalin Bamboo Hub and the Lagman Ancestral House.
The Bamboo Hub was established during the term of Mayor Katoy Nagit back in the year 2011. The purpose for planting bamboos then was to provide raw materials to sustain various livelihood programs for Minaleños. At present, the municipal government utilizes the place's potential to be a bamboo hub where people can visit.
We'll be featuring 3 hardworking men from Minalin in different fields. In the field of finance, engineering, and priesthood and politics. I'm so excited! Let's go!
First up, he is a part of the HSBC Investment and Insurance Brokers Philippines Incorporated from August 2020 until present, where he is currently the Independent Director or Non-Executive Director. In the same company, he also served as Chairman for Audit and Risk Committee, as well as Chairman for the Corporate Governance and Nomination Committee. He is the recipient of the MoMA for Banking and Finance in the year 2008. Let us welcome Mr. Homer S. Figueroa. Our second guest worked for the MGM Transformer Company based in California, USA from 1988 to 2021. Initially as a chief engineer, he later on became the company's engineering manager. He is also the founder, incorporator, and chairman of the Jose P. Rizal Monument Movement of 2004. And finally, the recipient of the MoMA for Community Service in the year 2006. Please welcome Mr. Monchito G. Mandap. Our final guest for today helped communities displaced by the Lahar in 1991 as the director for 15 years of Social Action Center of Pampanga. He also humbly served as the parish priest of St. James the Apostle in 1999, and he later on became the governor of the province of Pampanga in 2007, where he advocated for good governance. The recipient of MoMA for Social Service in the year 2007, let us all welcome Among Eddie T. Panlilio.
And we're now here with our guests for today. Let's all welcome Among Ed Panlilio, Tito Chito Mandap, and Tito Homer Figueroa. Yan, palakpak naman sa set!
Yay! Ay, set pala.
Maya Paaldo po Kayungan. Thank you so much po for your time. Thank you for your generosity and for being here with us today. And ngani po ing pisabihan tamo all about Minalin. Of course, also about the hard work that you've put in your life to get to where you are today. Ganyan. So ngani po, kahit tamo pa, simple questions, ne? Lahat po ba tayo lumaki ng Minalin?
Yes. Opo. Kaya ko mag-public Ketaki Central Elementary School. Minalin.
Kayo po, saan po kayo?
Ako hanggang grade 1.
Grade 1. Saan po kayo
Sa Manila na.
Alright. Pero hindi kayo po medagol?
Yeah. From birth to grade 1.
Okay. Kayo po?
Ako, I was born and raised in Minalin. I studied in Minalin Elementary School and also in high school in Minalin Academy. Both my parents are also from Minalin. So, talagang true Minalenian.
Okay, that's good. No ka rin kayo pong barangay?
Ako Purok 6 sa San Nicolas.
Okay.
San Francisco, number 2.
Okay.
Ako originally San Nicolas Purok 2, but now I'm staying in Purok 4, La Loma.
Okay.
Near the municipal hall.
Alright. Wala pala akong kasama dito, no? Taga Santa Rita. Ayun. So ngayon po, dahil po baluta mo na lahat po tayo, laki ng Minalin, I wanna know, as someone from this generation, we wanna know, nano laretang fondest memories you way back Way back.
Long time ago in Bethlehem.
Something like 40, 50 years ago. Wow.
That's 40, 50 years ago. So we want to know po, what are some of the things that you enjoyed when you were children here in Minalin? Sige pa, kung
Ako rin muna. Ako, personally, I consider Minalin my happy place. Kasi this is where I grew up. Kini ko Meragul, kini ko Megara, Las Pakalset. At ang nandanan ko, Minalin used to be a really quiet place. Life was very simple then. Halos kilala mo nga din kaya eh. Resiping mong bale, there's strong support system. People are very welcoming. At ang nandanan ko, anak pang kaya kita siping ng bale. Apak pang maranon, minum ng kapereng kaya, reng siping ng bale, kitang narap, makanyan, may papagkwento, may papag-endredos, which I enjoyed kasi I love interacting with people. Dal ko ababalo, naning latest sa Malilyari Minalin. Although on the other hand, nakala-intriga, pero
Chismis
eh. Malo nung totoo, but on the positive side, nakakababalo. And then one of my fondest memories also include itang during my elementary days. Karing kaya kilala yung naging asawa ko, naging kaklasik eh.
Childhood sweethearts.
Kaluguran kay Pamo.
Okay.
But of course, some of my other classmates became lifelong friends. Na until now, kaluguran ko na. And last year, we just celebrated our golden anniversary.
Wow! Sana all!
Yung malati ko, nga tatanda ng kumo, masaya yung mag-aral, uling nga lang assignment. Kaya ba't ning eskwela, balugse mo lang mo rin notebook, mumanyalong nakaking kindalan. During weekends naman, ako, mamadas kong tugak. Ang popang, wala na yatang yalungin eh. Itang class dan, tatang main, makanyan, mag-fishing kami, kaya nagkakapatad. Bang ating kayo ngulaban, makanyan. Uling, man well-off din parents me. So sometimes, we had to go fishing para ating kayo ngulaman na medyo ganito, manyaman na rin yun.
Atin pa pakalugkog gada kanya.
Or ito rin some of my fondest memories when I was a child.
That's good. Thank you po for sharing. How about you po, Tito Chito? Copy-paste.
Carbon copy, ha?
Balita ko po, kasi hanggang 6 years old lang po kayo nandito sa Minalin. Tama po ba?
Hanggang grade 1.
Hanggang grade 1. Pero you kept your roots here while you were growing.
Every year, umuwi ako yung... I think one of the fondest memory I can recall, nung bata pa ako, on the good side, pag narinig ko na yung orasyon sa simbahan, nako, lagot kami sa tatay ko. Uuwi at uuwi kami, kahit naglalaro kami or whatever. Uuwi at uuwi kami.
Anong oras po yun?
Alas 6.
6
Orasyon.
6 p.m.
Kahit anong ginagawa namin, dahil otherwise, mapapalo kami ng sinturon eh. And it's nice recalling it. It's for the discipline, and I think we learned to be disciplined from our father and so on. Pangalawa, yung dahil yung mother ko at yung mga kapatid ko nauna sa Manila, nagpunta sa Central Market yung mother ko, yung kapatid ko nag-college na sila. Ako na lang natira dito hanggang sa mag-grade 1 bago ako nalipat sa Manila. Noon, I mean, kasama ko sina Rudy, Froilan, yung mga katabing bahay namin. Masaya na kami, basta makakain kami ng mantika at saka toyo. Yung saging yun ang pinaka-dessert na namin, lalamutakin namin sa... I-edit yun na lang yun, ano?
Sige po!
Yung ano...
Tapos maganda ka, adobo rice.
Adobo rice. Ano man ako, what do you call this? I mean, what do you call this? Hindi man ako mabait na mabait. Nakuha man ako ng asawa ko, yun. Nakikita ko ni Jessie. Napikot ka nga ako.
Baka mag-pisa na pala na eh. Ring asawa yun.
First
But I think
cousins na rin yung asawa.
I had the fondest memory here in Minali, which I consider my very own, which will always go in the tip of my days and life.
So how would you compare your life here in Minalin and your life in the US? Nung mga childhood pa po.
Yeah. I enjoy more my life in the Philippines kasi year after year umuwi din ako eh. Anya pag umuwi ako, kala nila mayaman ako dahil Manila boy ako eh. Yung mga kaibigan ko dyan, sina Rudy, sina Pedro and everything. Pag nanako ng manok doon sa ilog, i-aros kaldo nila. Oh. So, it's silly but it's not, parang just for fun lang. It's not to be sinful to God. Nagkakatuwaan lang. And over doon, you really have to work hard really to succeed.
Opo.
There are so many Filipinos, outstanding Filipinos, very capable Filipinos, intelligent Filipinos, who more or less, I mean, have all the attributes. Yeah. I mean, ako naman, basta okay lang ako kung ano yung gagawin ko. I just work by myself, working hard, and then if there are anything fruits from it, by the grace of God, tinatanggap ko naman kahit na mahihayin ako.
Mahihain.
Award dito, award doon, tinatanggap ko eh. Inibigay na nila eh.
Sayang naman eh.
Sayang na. Ayun po. Now, thank you po for sharing. Parang ano po, no? Humble beginnings talaga lahat. It's a common pattern. Kayo po, Among Ed, atin kayo pong fondest memories. Can you share some of
ng oras. Mapilahan mo na eh.
Mga hanggang 2 a.m. po tayo dito.
Kalupad na rin abe ko, ripari ko po pa Chito, maging masayaya yung biyakuhan niya. Malapit. Pasamentado ka nito yung danan. Punta-munta ka San Fernando, talagang mahilig ka mo. Malambat ba yung semento yan? So po ang tinatatambak yung dalan, dag out, ngamin eh. Datang na rin hapon. Pialong kanita. So, gagawa kayong barrel kanita, barilan kami mo, makanya na. Po pang mag-tipo kami, pinalaban mi na rin babagwa.
Opo.
At danan ko kanita yung matap nga babagwa, yung ba't kang kwaya, napapasantol.
Tsaka po makakaya detang ketang match posporo.
Wow, yung teka kahit kay ba't kang ting-ting. Pasi, pukunan pasi.
Nanuya po itang pasi?
Trumpo.
Pasiya pala.
Ang po pang istong masala yung bulan, lumuwal kayo, tugtugon niya pang hindalang kanita, mitambubong kayo, patintero. So, dakal. Patandanan kong kanita, ikit kay tatambasyo, may sa likod siyang maputi, powder. Pero nga ako, kahit para gatas siya nga ako na eh. Wala na kay ikit. O na yung may pagal kami, siguro kanita po, pitatanam na yung binina ng leadership nga pong ginukanako. Parang dalupang tanan ako, magpakawasa tasagli nga ako na eh. So, kinuha kitang gaya ko pa ng kaya. Kanyang takdang niya mo itang maputi. Hoy! Nga nang tatambak siya. Ngayon pala, laso niya pala ang dagis ito.
Buti na lang.
So, metong ito. Pero masaya itang, nakalupag yan eh, ring anak, mamyalong la, tsura kaya sulok, bakal yung kakyalong da. Kanita'y sumamyalong ka, kalupa mong anak, abe mo na. O ito yung masaya kanita. O another one, yung Balemi Kasikim Plaza, lumang munisipyo, kay ba't Pisamban, Santo Rosario Eskwela. Okay? So, Eskwela, Pisamban, Bale. Iya pong Gido Alwalas pa kanito yung Paris Priest. At retang assistant na rin, apong Diaz, apong Balyari, apong Hinko, maging kaya talagang attract na kang bata mag-serve ka kayong Pisamban. So, may biyasa kayong mag-serve kayong Pisamban. Potang sabihan na nga po Diaz kanita, magbisa ko kayong taldawa nga na. Sa plan nga na yung bisan tuki nga na. Magtas kayo nga gamat. Bala na, yung itatagalan ni itang mag-serve ken isang bisa. Eh nabali itong pamanga naman yaman. Kasi kaya bali pa dito, kental dawa, yan diling manok da. Para yan de. Yan de ken pari, kamo ka nito, chuwa ken miso sumangit ken pari niya. But yung ginamit na nga pong ginawa siguro ito, ban ausana ken bukasyon na ni pamagpari. Nga pong ginawa kasi, aluwayang mag-tweak eh. Umpisa na ka rin lati-lating bagay, kaya ba't lumanap ka relasyon kayo, kaya ba't ausa na kayo pamagpari.
Opo. Parang yun nga din pong orasyon, di ba? Yung 6 o'clock.
Angelus nga.
Angelus.
Gusto na pa muna eh, dakal pa eh.
Sige po, nungatin kayo
Bisa ka pa?
Oh, sige.
Sige, okay.
Kataulas do.
At
2
tandaan
a.m.
ko, anyang gustong bakasyon, so Lunes hanggang Sabado, itatang ni turuan na kayo mag-obra kayo nga sika. Anya uling ating kung papata da babae, Rechiko, ilang mag-obra kayo bale. Di kami, koruming, konjere, kapatid ko. Pero pag-obra na kami kitang asika na kaya, bubuwi siya na. So, manigoto, lalakaw mo itang tikot. Tatanam ka, maglinis ka, makanya. At, nga kumimisit. Kasama na ako at ang tatagkot, paparusa na ako kita. Mga grade 6 na, child labor. So, kitang panahon na ito, ano binamo, magklase na pare. Sito. Baka nito, may atong nengal do, Sabado na mo. So, nung Lunes hanggang Sabado, magobra ka kingasakan. Kamuhanan kay tatag ko, pero yung meragol na ako, instill na pala yung the value of work. Yung pa magkusa, yung pa magobra, iya palang disiplinang pepa dala na kay kami.
Dati po talaga, no, they really put value on discipline and hard work. Paano nyo po nadala yung values na imbibe sa inyo sa Minalin in your respective careers?
Ako personally, uling ima ako mestra ya kanito. Minalin Academy. Yung elementary days ko mestra yung Minalin Academy. I get to see many of her students. Lalo na retang graduate, retang mag-graduate with honors, retang valedictorian. Kasi ima ko yung tagagawarang speeches. Baga, tapos i-train nila, mga nanudong i-deliver ng speeches. Somehow, anyang anak ko, elementary ko pa mo, mapafascinate ko. Sabi ko, ma-inspire ko. Siguro someday ako, agyo ko mo naman magkaya, maging makakalupad. O ilingima ako, despite na man makwalta, lakay. Humility aside, may graduate siya naman valedictorian during her elementary and high school days.
Runs in the blood.
Bavalue na talaga in education. As far as kaya kaming mga anak, parati nang instill in value na ng education. That despite their meager means at that time, their struggle to finance our studies, pagpilitan daw, pagpursigihan daw na papag-aral na kami nga. Kareng alwalwang universities kasi lalo na niyang kahit kami anyang college na kami uling sunod-sunod kami every year yearly mo pagitan ni halos kay mikakapat at lo kaming college at lo kaming high school, so you could just imagine yung burden in finances at that time para kay so ako naman personally at that time anyang medyo college na ako tinakong bagyang isip. Kaya nga ako kay sarili ko that I will study hard also just to help is itang burden the financially can mag-finance na kayong studies me. So fortunately may kapag-earn kong scholarship, so librino ka ako. And then when I graduated at the age of 19 in college,
aga.
May gobra ako and I promised myself, I volunteered na sopan ko naman, na papag-aral ko naman ng younger siblings ko despite na malaki ko pa sweldo. Baka nita naman masyadong magkasakit. So, in-instill na ako yung value na ng education para at least you'll have a very good future. Meaning, when you say value of education, you need to study hard, and then at the same time, wala mo ikinayda ka ako na despite na meager mo in means mo, there's always a way para pagpursigyan mo na pag-aral mo rin anak mo, makanya. So, anak ko pa mo, palo ko na itang kasakitan na delanan daw. So, I tried my best to study hard then. And fortunately, yun nga, I graduated with flying colors at the same time. Nakapag-obra akong agad and helped them finance yung studies na siblings ko.
And at a very young age po,
19.
no?
Kasi I started 5 or 6 years old yung elementary ko.
Pero pirayit na kagina.
Oo, pirayit na ako. Yung central. Uling anak ko pa mo. Unang ima ko, uling mestra siguro Minalin Academy. May estudyante na lang naman siguro ng teachers yung elementary. Tinggap na ako.
Oh, ita.
So, I was siguro, I was the youngest or one of the youngest students, elementary students came batch me at that time. So siguro 1 or 2 years younger ko kaya yung batchmates ko.
Okay. So it's the value of education para maiangat ang buhay, mas maging komportable, and para makatulong din sa family most of all. Okay.
Hindi handsomeness eh. Pinaka-polis.
Next to you.
Ayun. Sige po. Pero, ang ganda po, ang inspiring, no? Now we wanna ask naman po, Tito Chito.
Paki-repeat yung question.
Ayun. So we wanna ask po, what are the values that Minalin has imbibed on you? Nano lang yung value sa apulot yung king Minalin na may kasawop, banta, nipunta kayo nung nuka rin kayong ngeni. In the field, in the different fields that ginagalawan nyo.
I think, yung kabuang Minalin, yung balayan ko, is more or less the typical place wherein it will raise me to a good person. Ikit ko yung kasakitan, ikit ko yung ambis ko muna, ano yung kakanan niya. Kaya ganito, yung sinelas ko, bitasyo, maglakad ko papunta king eskwela, king center ko mag-aral kanito eh. And plus the discipline instilled by my father and my mother, it really was something I cannot forget that brought me to my success in USA. King America naman, uliting adala ako na King America ito, nag-apply to, I was raised in all public schools from elementary to high school to college. In college, I huling libre kanita, pamantasan lang doon sa Manila. I took a 6-year course plus 4 summers with 3 degrees.
Wow!
Libre kami sa uniform, libre kami sa yung yung pocket money. Bago pa lang yung pamantasan.
Scholar ka pala?
Grabe yung 6 years, 3
years
summers.
Plus 4 course with 3. Wala kaming choice eh. Either you get it or
wala.
Kami, I mean, we are the second graduates ng eskwelahan ngayon. And but later on, it really proved something dahil yung hard work ko sa pag-aaral na gano'n. Although my first ambition is to become a doctor, medicine. Walang medicine pa noon, later on nagkaroon na. And then the next one, ang naging ambisyon maging abogado. Kaya lang nag-recollection ako, which is a form of Cursillo.
Keti.
Keti. Yung mga pare, inaano nila yung mga abogado. Nagro-roll yung mga abogado eh. Yung mga abogado naman, I mean, ano nila yung mga pare.
Rexy David, Dr. Galang.
So, kinalimutan ko yung pag-abogado dahil, I mean, abogado ko si Justice Lagman, si Judge Mandapo, yung marami ang mga ano. Hanggang sa nawin na lang ako sa pagiging inhenyero. And, which I think I was very successful also. I rose from the ranks. From here, pumunta ako Amerika. Dito sa Meralco, dito sa binibigyan ako ng libreng kotse, sinasaluduhan ako. Pagdating ko doon, papara ako ng bus. Literally, talagang umiiyak ako. Ano itong pinuntahan ko sa Amerika ako? I mean, parang second class, yung naawa ako sa sarili ko. Pero mo, papara ko, tapos umuulan pa yung ano, hindi papara yung bus. Of course, probably hindi ako nakita. Ano? But that is something I can never forget. Also, that made me strong to live on my own sa United States. And as I've said, yung pagiging independent-minded ko yun is what brought me to different fields sa Filipino community. And which above all, I cherish most because of the love of God. Tinuraan niya akong tumulong.
Wapin po.
Tomorrow, I mean, I've been well known sa buong Amerika at saka kahit na dito. Hindi ko man alam na magiging minali na. Sabi ko, bakit ako bibigyan? Parang dyan ako. Pero pinakuha ko na lang sa kanya. And so in fact, I think this hard work is something that we can forever pass on to the youth right now. There is nothing wrong if you do hard work and attain that objective, that aspiration, that challenge. I work practically almost 24 hours.
Wow.
I work 8 hours sa office as an engineer, then engineering manager, and everything, vice president and everything. But at the same time, from 6 o'clock in the afternoon up to 2 o'clock in the morning. Alam mo yung mga 7-Eleven? 3 shifts yan eh. Merong swing shift, merong graveyard and everything. So practically, pagdating ng alas 2, matutulog na ako. Fortunately, pag-aari ng may kapatid ko yung 7-Eleven ko.
Sadyang ko pinsan na ikaw naman yata nagibandi.
Ayaw din ako bumili ng 7-Eleven sa naipong ko. Kaya lang, I think I'm happy more in helping people. Kasi yung kapatid ko, nakita ko, yung nakulong siya sa business. Wala siyang inasikaso kundi yung business. And hindi ako naging very thoughtful sa mahirap sa pagtulong sa kung hindi ko naranasan yung naranasan.
Thank you.
Pengari ko itatambasyo ng taling kaluguran ding minalin. Itatang was a self-made man. You know, naman may galbig mekaniko pero ati pa ning makina na ning jeep. Okay, traktora, balik din pa si Bayo. Naman mo menasan, naman mo anak hortelano, pero tinalan niyang 72 hectares of amana ng peki pati na pala. Itang kayang atbo. No. Plus doon naman, plus doon na rin pisa na kaya naging Arab Sunset Boulevard. Naman biyasang makanyan, pero no, may garalya. So, akit mo kayo itang disiplina ka rin. Anyang pormero, naman malapit kang pisa ba ni Tatambasyo. Sisimbaya mo itong birthday na, papay itong Pasko. O na yung bigkursilyo yapin, may lapit siya kang hapon. Kaya ba't yung pamaglugod ka rin kabalit? Masala mo naman kaya. Kaya panahon na panahon ng blast ople, itang ausandang manpower, labor. Manpower training center ka rin, youth. So, impama niya aluwa mo itang bibia limos. Aluwa mo itang bibia gatas sa popang mayo mo. Doon tuturuan mo rin taong mag-obra. So, tuturulo ka nitang magsastri. Tuturulo ka nitang kanta rin kayong mag-abroad kayong Saudi, rin kayong welding. Tuturulang magmekaniko. O yan, iritatang ilang, po pa rin nga bin, ilang nene muna kayong makanyan. Siyempre, may vice mayor yan naman ni Tatambasyo. No? Okay, but, anyang metuan malapit siya, kaya sa banya mo po pang kayong asawa na, kang iba. So, rendering siguro mayalong sangkap, may kasawap mo naman ka na po. Nung kumpara kay sarili ko kayo, dakal ko ikuha kayo, pero marayo ko pa kayo. kaya hindi sanang pamangkusana. Pero kitang disiplina na, kaya work values na, kaya kapangangasa ng sumulong ng papasumawap ka rin ka parang tao. Iko ako, may miyambunan ko kanita. Itang pamanyaw na makabaldugan ng pamanyaw. At iba yung pamanyaw ng chito, computer sa rin, equipment sa rin. Banta ma-equip lang, makapacitate na rin tao. Banta mas maging mas mayap lang tao. So makanya ning disiplina. Ima ko naman, itang simple housewife. Pero itang ganaka, no? Itang kababanlog, itang pamanyaw, karang kaparang tao. At tandaanan ko, itang lamesa miking kinumbala, makabay ito eh. Pito kayo makabay ito. At sula ng pisan, may kanan po pasiping may bala eh. Balang biyernes, at tandaanan mo ini. Ela po sa rin jeep kanina. Kahit kotse ka jeep la pa mo. Kaya tatambasyo ka na, tatin yung pamasero sa jeep. May agkatang kami. Para munta kay San Fernando, Malbesin eh. Itang last full show alas 7 yata kanitita. So, alben niya ito, kaya ba't takam-takam kami, paninayan may agkat na kaming magpansit, maglomi, kaya taging pampagay niya. Kaya rin na siya, milaway kayo. Punta sa biyanan, tara mga tapas. So, it was never us, si kami mong mikakapatan. At sulang parati rin pisana, pangunakana, siping yung bale. So, sabi kong nakalya pepadala na klase nga pong gino. Kanya malati ko.
Bakit po kayo, ba't yung field po na yung pinili? For example, finance, engineering, governance, and preschool. We want to ask, bakit? Why? Was this like your first choice? Ganyan?
Actually, ako, I have always wanted to become a civil engineer. So when I graduated in Minalin Academy, minta na kami UST para mag-enroll supposedly, to take up civil engineering. Ano nga ikikate ng prospectus na listahan na rin subjects i-take up mo, first year pa mo. May nakit kong subject, Spanish. I didn't have Spanish during my high school days. Ang goal ko is maintain kay supposedly ang scholarship. Paano ba makasal kayong pamilya? Sabi ko po, ibagsak ko kayong Spanish sa inyo. Wala akong a single word of single Spanish word. Ala akong bado. Sabi ko, magkasakit ko. Sabi ko, kaya kaya ako, paboring sacrifice supposedly ang scholarship ko. Pero I really wanted to become a civil engineering. And then, in second choice ko, uling malapit siya yung UST, in UE, mintahan na kayo man in UE. Kasi my father took up accounting in the University of the East. Although frustrated accountant siya, somehow sabi ko, inisip ko, akong maging real accountant na ng family. Ito yung goal ko, para vindicate ko naman tang frustration maakay ko naman. So when I checked the prospectus dun for the accounting course, ikit ko alang Spanish. Yung Spanish, third year pa mo. But at least first 2 years UK ni siguro pag sumikapan ko na maintain kitang scholarship akong masaw. And so eventually I took up business administration in the University of the East. However, uling sasabihan dapat you can only get your license, CPA license kapag age 21 na ka. Finorsi ko, mag-graduate ko 19 years old. Sabi ko, so at that time, gusto in University of the East, they organized what they called yung Finance Honors Program. Mag-select lang 30 students who will be able to pass itang exams, interview, etc. They will provide free tuition, free books, tapos air-conditioned room, the best professors. Kasi burida makipag-compete na rin students with Ateneo students. So I grabbed that opportunity. Kaya ating double major ko banking and finance, at first, and may graduate ko, ayari kita, siguro from the 30 students na mag-start kami, 16 na kami mo kasi you have to maintain a certain grade for you to qualify or to maintain or keep the yung scholarship at the same time to be still a member of the honors program. So, graduate ko 19 years old, mikay na ako, may kopra na akong tabing, and luckily I was accepted by the Philippine National Bank. But syempre, at yung pa mo rin ang desire ko to become a certified public accountant. So, I took up accounting classes in the evening while working with the Philippine National Bank. And then, at the same time, during my review classes, after I've completed my accounting course, nag-review ko in the evening mo naman, medyo masakit. Kasi at that time, magobra ko, Philippine National Bank, patas ng pambansa. And then you have to travel all the way to Recto. Siguro, although kanita na pa masyadong traffic, by jeep pa kanita. So, I mag-off kung siguro 5 o'clock in classes ko, siguro 6:30, just in time parating makanito. So, aliyah talaga finance banking muna akong buring course. It's civil engineering. Just so happen siguro because siguro ni-redirect na ako ni nga pong para to take up banking and finance and then eventually accounting. Bangka nito, agad kong makasahod ka rin. And I hindi ko naman regret from taking up the I enjoyed the course and I enjoyed being with my classmates from first year to fourth year, although 16 na kami nung itaganan yung graduate kami. So, ito yung story ng school days ko or college days ko.
Thank you po. Minsan po talaga i-redirection na ning Ginoo kaya talagang best plan na. Pakanyan. So that's good. Kayo po. Copy-paste. hindi po ba yan din yung gusto nyo? Medyo nadaanan nyo na po kanina eh.
I mean, mahaba-haba ito, nangalaw na ng madaling araw. Sandali lang to. Ang first ambition ko, sabi ko nga kanina, is maging doktor. Ang naging first idol ko, yung pinsan buo ko, at saka si Dr. Christian Barnard. First heart transplant surgeon.
Oh.
Wow.
Yan. Kaya maliit pa ako, gusto ko maging surgeon, kaya yung Christian Barnard. Tapos yung idol ko rin yung pinsang buo ko. Siguro yun na yung mga pinakamatalino sa aming angka. And pero ang nangyari nung give up ko yung pagiging doktor, dahil walang pera yung mga magulang ko. Yung pinsang doktor ko na yun, pinaaral ng mga magkakapatid. Ni Ma'am Ponte, ni Masabel, ni Maroseng. Nagtulong-tulong sila. Kasi we are on the poor side of the Lagmans eh. Sila nasa rich side. Ito mga...
May ganun po pala.
yung grandmother ko, kapatid nung great grandmother nila Mang Nancy at saka nila ewan ko kung ano ni Chita Lagman yun. Pero dahil nahihiya na ako sa magulang ko na ipagpalimos niya ako. So what I did is, umupa ako ng sarili kong maliit na kwarto. Nag-enroll ako kung saan ako makakapag-aral. So I really brought myself into this world na kuhanin yung So pagkatapos ng doktor nga, yung abogado, na yaya ako sa recollection nga, nawala akong tiwala sa mga abogado. Dahil sila pinupukol ng mga pari noon eh. Yung mga abogado naman pinupukol yung mga pari.
Ganun na sila.
Recollection, pero biruan lang yun. And in the third, kaya naawi ako sa engineering dahil, nung mag-ano na ako, tinanong ako yung ano yung gusto mo kung hindi ka na magiging doktor, hindi ka na magiging abogado, engineer na. Bakit? Tama yan, sabi niya. Kasi kung magkuha ka ng accounting na ano, yung mga bumabagsak sa engineering, bumabagsak sila sa accounting.
Accounting.
Biro nun, ha? Biro yun. No offense, pero biro lang yun. Which is, which I did not take it seriously. Dahil sa tingin ko, I mean, engineering is one of the successful, gusto niya mag-civil engineer, It's one of, engineering degree is one of the successful careers also, that you can raise yourself, your family, and everything into good life. So,
Ayun. Alright. Ganun din po, no? Parang it leads you to the path where you're meant to be.
I mean, there's always God that redirect you kung ano yan. There's always a very good reason. Yeah.
Alright.
You cannot question about it.
Oo, grateful na lang at the end of the day. Tunay naman pong makatula ang kwentuhan with our guests. Pero hindi pa po nagtatapos ang lahat dyan. Mas exciting pa po ang chikahan at may challenge pa tayo sa ating susunod na video. Here's a sneak peek. Once again, I'm Trisha Gutierrez, and this is our Most Outstanding Millennial Awardee series. See ya!